Y'all want to know what? There's this person who I miss, who I don't even know. They were a stranger, and um. Oh, okay. I just got a download about something. You know what? Me just doing that, it makes me think about how when we were kids, and you know how some preachers or pastors used to be stopping for a moment like they were getting some sort of message or something. Guess what? That just happened to me right here, right now, in front of everybody. Cause I ain't editing this video. I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna go ahead and put it right on out there. But yeah, I got a downloaded message about two individuals. One was Brian Karn, and then someone else who was gang stalking me on my channel under a video that I made, and they said something that didn't correspond with the video. They were trying to gang stalk me and say, "Welcome to schizophrenia." Well, anyways, I was like, okay, I don't know how that video made them think that called for them saying "Welcome to schizophrenia" because it was just about a traffic stop. How is a traffic stop? Maybe that's how you told on yourself, and I knew who it was. But anyways, y'all, there's this individual who I miss so much, and I only met him once, and he's a queer man. I don't even think he's fully African American. He looked almost like he was African American mixed with Hawaiian, so he could have possibly been a third mixed interracial. Like maybe somebody in his family that was interracial had a kid with somebody else who was African American. That's how he looked. He had a big afro, but it was like curly, tousled hair. And I met him once in Everett, Washington, a couple years ago, maybe 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago. And I was helping this Caucasian man who had a rental property move some of his stuff along with some other two other crackheads. One was a Mason. I'm pretty sure the other one was too. But they was always out there hanging outside with people in tents. I didn't understand it. I was like, "What? You guys are?" They was doing business with people in tents. It's because they were heavily involved with drugs. And since they were Masons, Freemasons, how one dude told me how to say it, it's just ridiculous. That's when I saw that stuff. I said, "There's no way I'm joining you guys' organization because the stuff that I'm seeing is absolutely ridiculous." And now y'all want to come on here on YouTube and try to stalk me and bully me. Ain't nobody got time for that. Say what you want, baby, because it ain't gonna stop me from doing what I got to do, even if I'm out of my body, out of this body that is a loner from the Most High, this vessel. Like you ain't gonna stop me. You're not. So and even if, well, I ain't gonna say the rest of that stuff because I already made a plan for my son too. If y'all try to take me out of here before time, it's gonna get completed. What I got planned to do, if it's in God's will for me to get it done. So, anyways, um, I miss that guy because he's the only person I can think of. It was a queer man, might have asked, so it was no sexual anything. It was all love. As soon as me and him, I was walking in the store. I think it was a Safeway in Everett, Washington, and oh, it's 404. It was a Safeway or some one of those stores. But I walked into the store and I was looking for something. And I turned around and I saw like two black. He was walking with a black lady, but the black lady, I remember I was wearing my glasses at the time, and one of the ladies said, "That's a smart woman right there." She was like, she said the B word. That's a smart B word, and but she wasn't saying it in a sarcastic way. It's like they knew something about me. It's like they were of the same type of people. That's why I wish I could go back there and find them. They may not even live in that area no more. It's been a couple years. This was like around the time, maybe right as like Black Lives Matter happened so traumatically. Like that's why when I see certain people with BLM, I'm I'm suspicious about you. Because it seemed like Black Lives Matter, it brought up all kind of ghetto ratchet activities. And the main people who was destroying stuff was some of the people that was repping the Black Lives Matters movement stuff. That's why I was kind of cautious of my lactation nurse again. Because she was, one day she came in there wearing a BLM. Oh, gosh, those people with Black Lives Matter, in my mind, I consider most of them gang stalkers. Because they're the type of people that, there was people that came up with the Black Lives Matter. I know this is a side note digression, but I remember there was people coming up to me saying all lives matter just because they saw that I was a melanated woman, and I didn't even say anything to them. I was just at the casino standing outside waiting for someone to finish gambling because I didn't gamble, and it was just not my thing, at least not with money like that. But I was looking down on my phone and some random Caucasian Neanderthal woman came over to me and said, "All lives matter." I'm like, don't be coming over here trying to start no mess. Then it was one or two men. I think it was two men who came out. They was trying to tell her basically to leave me alone because I wasn't even bothering her. See, these ladies is crazy out here. Now that was a Karen moment right there too. Like I wasn't even messing with you, lady. It made me laugh because I'm like, it's pitiful that if you can bother somebody without even paying them attention and bothering them at all by just minding your own business. But anyways, back to the lovely man that was up there in Everett, Washington. When him and I saw each other, bro, it was all love at first sight, and not like a intimate sexual kind of love. It was like a respectful type of love. Like when I met that man, he opened his arms up. He was like, "Come here, girl," and then we both hugged each other. We were complete strangers. Man, I miss that person. That's the only man and that was separate from anybody in my family that was in a blood relative that showed me that much love so soon, and it was so genuine, it was so real. Where are those people? Where?